I don't know if you are born or trained to become a leader, but the years that I have spent here in UST, more often than not, if I was not president of the class, I was an officer of the class or an officer of an organization. So that came naturally to me. I think that helped a lot because if I am given something new, it was a challenge that I will take because I don't want to tell myself that I did not try. I've always wanted to be a teacher, so I was actually aiming for a math major in the College of Education. But my lola and my mom, who are public school teachers, didn't want me to take that route. So in the end, I did take my exams at the College of Commerce. And then when we were in third year, we needed to decide what major we will take. It was either accounting, business administration, or economics. I'm not good with accounting. I didn't like business administration, so I ended up with economics. So at that time, they were saying, with the degree I am leaving with, I could get a job in the bank. So that's where I did. I walked the streets of Ayala with printouts of my CVs, and every security guard who would accommodate me, I left them my CV. There were two banks who called me up. That was Prudential Bank at that time and Security Bank. So I ended up taking the exams in Security Bank. And probably within a week, I was already starting in Security Bank. 3 years into that job, I found it too slow, too routinary. So I said I probably should find another job that would excite me. So I have an office mate who is dating the owner of the dealership. Through her, I met Mr. Lim. Long story short, Mr. Lim said he was applying for a franchise, a dealer franchise of Toyota. But at that time, he needed somebody, an executive assistant who would assist him with his other business, which was pre-stressed concrete wire strands. So from the bank, I jumped into a sales job. Not a year into the job, he got the franchise, he opened the dealership, and he said, Ginia, I am moving you to the Toyota dealership along Shaw Boulevard. So from there, I was predominantly with male sales consultants, studied, learned about the car, learned how to drive, passed all the product exams with flying colors, as we were trained to do in EDOC. So, long story short, from Toyota, I moved to General Motors as Director of Sales and Dealer Network Development. From General Motors, Ford pirated me to join them. At that time, Ford came back here in the Philippines. I moved to Ford. I was on my way to be Director of Marketing, but I did not take the job anymore because at that time, Kia offered me a job to run the Kia distribution here in the Philippines. So I became president of Kia in the Philippines. And then from Kia, there was a change in the owner distributor. So I moved then to Ferrari Maserati. I became head of Ferrari, president of Ferrari and Maserati here for about a year and a half. Then the pandemic happened, so there's a lot of slowdown. I just basically took it slow. After that, in 2021, I think, 2022, the opportunity to run Tata Motors and Dongfang came about, and I took the job. But that was until December of 2022. And last year, what I'm doing now is I've partnered with a friend and put up our own company, and we're now into waste management solution. Now, as to the respect you get from your peers, you give respect, you get respect. So that is mutual. I've treated my staff all equals. If you think that your voice is not being heard, find your way to my office and I will listen to you. I belong to a group called Filipino CEO Circle, and we monitor the numbers. The numbers here in the Philippines are actually better compared to a lot of countries outside. We are, I think, 50-50 as far as male-female mix in the managerial level. I was always of the desire to be the best, if not one of the best, or give it my best. If it's not enough to be number one, that's fine, but at least you gave your best.